Yo, what is up, my crazy subscriber? This is Joe Kinjosity4. Today we're going to be talking about the San Antonio Spurs versus the Miami Heat. Now, if you're into the NBA, stay here, because I know most of you guys, most of my viewers are into Call of Duty and don't even watch sports. So I know some of you guys do, because I have been talking to Ray, one of the Damage Inc. members, and maybe some other people that watches several sports. So you guys are into sports, stay here. If you're not, and then don't even watch this video and just go somewhere else. But I'm just giving you a heads up. So yeah, if you've been watching the finals for the NBA, it is the San Antonio Spurs versus the Miami Heat versus Tony Parker. Who else? Mario Chalmers versus Nemanja Ginobili, Tim Duncan versus whatever the other side guy is, Chris Bosh. It's going down. This is one of the biggest games of all time. The San Antonio Spurs is a legendary team versus the other big three. The Heat, which is a pretty great team. It's an unbeatable team, but now the San Antonio Spurs found a way to stop them. And I'm gonna take the Spurs side on this one. Yes, do not start like to say, Joe, you suck for going for the Spurs. I don't care. I'm going for the Spurs. I hate the Miami Heat. Right? So this whole time, I'm gonna talk about San Antonio Spurs, how they can stop the Miami Heat. All right. Now, what they did in the first game was pretty good by stopping LeBron James from driving in by putting Kawhi Leonard against LeBron James, which is pretty smart. Kawhi Leonard is a 21-year-old defender, and he's one of the best in the league that can defend against drive-ins, layups, and stuff like that. He's a pretty amazing, it's pretty amazing. That guy has a lot of potential in defense. And, by putting Kawhi Leonard against LeBron James, it will stop LeBron James from driving in, and that will slow down the Heat a little bit more. So, by slowing down LeBron James, all it has to do is shoot threes, right? So now they have Ray Allen, Mario Chalmers, Chris Bosh, and some other people. What was the other guy? Battier? I'm not sure, but they have a few three-pointers, a few shooters in the Miami Heat team, and the only way they can stop the three-point shooters is by putting Tony Parker on the three-point line. That's it. Manu Ginobili maybe a little bit, but he's kind of slow and he's getting old, but that's the only way. Tony Parker is the main guy who could stop the three-point shooters. And by doing that, that will slow the Miami Heat even more and make them struggle even more. That's the only way the Spurs can win, by playing as much defense as possible. Putting Kawhi Leonard on LeBron James, putting Tony Parker on Ray Allen, able to do just fine and win the games over and over again. Because there's 7 games, and by doing the same strategy every single game, the Spurs can win every single one of them and shut down Miami Heat. Now, the Miami Heat, the only way they can win is by slowing down Tony Parker and having LeBron James go up one-on-one against number 4, which is, I think, is Danny Green. I'm not sure. The guy's also a young player. I think he's a rookie. And the weak link for the Spurs is Danny Green. The guy cannot defend. The guy is not stable when it comes to shooting, stopping and shooting. And so the weak link for the Spurs is Danny Green. If the Spurs take away Danny Green, then they're going to be the Miami Heat's going to be struggling, because the Spurs have great defensive players as backups. So yeah, there's a plus and the negatives all over the place. The only way the Spurs are going to lose is by taking away Tony Parker and Kawhi Leonard out of the game. That's the only way the Spurs are going to lose. And by putting Danny Green against LeBron James, which is a terrible idea. Terrible. And also, never, Spurs, don't put Tim Duncan against LeBron James. What are you thinking? Tim Duncan cannot block LeBron James. He can block Ray Allen. He can block Mario Chalmers. But he cannot block LeBron James. Stop putting Tim Duncan against LeBron James. Put Kawhi Leonard. Alright, guys, if you don't know the names of the players, I'm just asking my viewers right now. You don't know the names of players, please do your research and look at the roster for the Spurs, and you guys should be able to know who I'm talking about. But you guys, if you're like an NBA basketball fan of all time, then you should know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the Heat, the only way they can win is by targeting the Spurs weak link, which is Danny Green and some other player. I forgot the other guy's name, but yeah, there's 2 weak links for the Spurs. And the only way the Spurs are going to win is by playing Kawhi Leonard against LeBron James and putting Tony Parker against Ray Allen and all those other three-point shooters. So this is all for now, guys. And also, I need to talk a little bit about Spurs. They need to keep Tony Parker fresh for the second half if they want to do what they did tonight. So yeah, guys, this is all for now, guys. If you guys are watching, the NBA constantly, you guys are into the NBA a lot. Keep subscribe to me right now, and I'll talk about more about the finals because I know there's 7 games. So there's gonna be 7 games. It's not gonna be only 4 game sweep. No, there's gonna be a lot more games, guys. So you guys, this is all for now. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your day.